scars that I got from my past, healing them all with this drink in my glass. Know it be hard for grandmama to remember your ass, the same one that she was wiping, you her baby. I recollect as my eyes proceed to get lazy. It's late at night, yet I'm focused, laser tight. I'm a dog, yes I bite, I go ghost, yet I write. Every lyric you hear pouring out my spirit, niggas speaking more coherent. Father niggas, it's apparent that this coming from my soul, straight out the depths of my inner being. Yeah, you know, I got the glow, the last dragon, set fire to you and your whole faction. Only leave a fraction, this not the 90s, but you know that we be by the action. Perfection is the goal, but we arrogant, fuck practice. It's a habit to take a track and put it through the shredder. Sorry, Master Splinter, it's like we cannot let up.
I'm just chillin', smoking, trying to get by. I'm just floating, hoping today I don't die. Cause I seen dreamers clothed in the veil of their lies. It's just changing my mind, I guess it's changing. I'm just chillin', smoking, trying to get by. I'm just floating, hoping today I don't die. Cause I seen dreamers clothed in the veil of their lives. It's just changing my mind, I guess it's changing my eyes. I'm twisted and off my rocker. How often I face this problem of being a young black prophet who never amounts in dollars but measure being by art. God made tragic Moses and I'ma come shape the art. I promise that we gon' kill it cause we been working like midgets who putting light bulbs on ceiling. I'm rapping and spitting venom in traffic at men and women who doubted that we be sick as shit. It's ridiculous the way they prosecute the innocent, but they won't give a shit when some kid walks in school and in the clip. He come from the richest shit, his dad got golf club membership. That what made the difference. We come from the poor shit. Papa Bear wasn't there, no meat inside our porridges. I'm just chillin', smoking, trying to get by. I'm just floating, hoping today I don't die. Cause I seen dreamers clothed in the veil of their lives. It's just changing my mind, I guess it's changing. I'm just chillin'.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We back with another episode of the Trap Talk TV podcast, man. We back this time with a special one, man, a bonus pod of the week, man. Well, the month, actually, of October. Of course, it has to be some spooky theme, Halloween theme, you know. And, of course, we're going to talk about my favorite topic to talk about, horror movies, man. If you know me, you know I love horror movies. Love them. But we got the boy Londo. Kenny will be here in a second. We got some other guests with us too, as well, to talk about some horror movie stuff. We got the homie Harley Hendrix with us today, or tonight, this evening. And we got return. It's been a while. We got the family Nay out here. What's good?
Hey.
We back. And then where the fuck is Kenny? That's the question. He'll be here. He said he was jumping in. I just talked to him on the phone, but he said he'll be here. But I didn't want to get rid of started. I thought he was going to be here by the time the song played. But since we got us here and the song's over and the intro's over and everything, remember to like, share, and subscribe, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Horror, man. Oh, there he is. Wait, we're live. Oh, we're showing Harley twice, or we're showing Nate twice. It was showing one of y'all twice for a second. Oh, wait, they're going Nate again. Oh, there you go. All right. I don't know why I was showing her twice. All right, boom. There we go. I thought I was kidding. All right, but we back. So let's get into it, man. My first little topic of horror is favorite horror movies that you guys got. What's some of your favorites that you could think of off the top of your head that still you could go back into and be like, this still hits like it did when I first seen it? Let's start with you.
They gotta be Jeepers Creepers to me.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's start there. Yeah, let's start with
love me a Jeepers Creeper.
Yeah, Jeepers Creepers. That's one of the ones you can watch any time of the year.
Literally.
Any time of the day, you will probably still be spooked. I think that's one of the ones that of like new age slashers that are not like the original ones, like Michael, that you could be like he could stand toe to toe with them niggas.
Yeah,
Like,
that nigga is a problem. Either
for real.
Ending or Final Destination.
Oh yeah, see that's my favorite. I was gonna go there. I think Final Destination to me definitely has to be my top favorite the whole series because
I don't know if I would put the truck with them logs on the back.
Right.
I don't know that.
I guess that would be under like Supernatural because I do got a question like later in the show for to kind of debate some stuff, but I guess that would be kind of under like the Supernatural category of like horror, you know, shit like that. But I definitely will say Final Destination series is definitely my top series because I feel like that's probably the closest horror movie to something that you could be like, damn, this could possibly happen in some type.
Yeah. Right. Many scenarios that's too close to real life.
Exactly. Like, you know, Jason and them are probably like definitely highly
That's
unlikely.
not happening.
Yeah, that'd be definitely unlikely.
Final Destination is just a bunch of what the fuck is.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But then there's times where I sit back and think about it, and it's like a lot of stuff has to go in place.
No, some of that
thing
is
to happen.
it
For that to
definitely is
happen.
extra.
Yeah. Some of
But
that
like
shit is
stuff
extra.
like the log truck.
But even that,
very...
when I have looked into behind the scenes shit, they said that shit like that's still highly unlikely because they said logs don't jump that high.
And then they gotta check it.
They got
right. Yeah, they say even if it did fall off, like they would just rolled off. More
I don't care how safe they say the truck is. You still gonna catch me.
You gonna catch me swerve quick. Hold on, let me get over.
I'm hitting the side and I'm going. I'm not doing it.
Exactly. I still feel like those are still more likely than any other fucking like slasher movie because you can still walk in the street and get hit by a bus because some of them be as simple as that.
So, like some simple shit, yeah.
Because they had got messed up at the amusement park. Wasn't there one with the cruise ship? Like wait.
It's going. It's going. Then the new one's supposed to be coming out. They said they're making a new one, so that's next year. Yeah, it's supposed to be a high-rise restaurant, like one of them high-up-ass restaurants supposed to collapse or some shit. So
oh god,
that should be good. That should be good. But Jeepers Creepers, let's get back to go to a slasher one. Jeepers Creepers, man. That's one I feel like for the generation of our generation of. But I feel like they fucked it up after the second one, man. I feel like after the second one, it was over.
It was like they were trying too hard to keep that momentum going from what they already had. And
I feel like movies do that, period. Like I don't think a movie should be more than like 3, maybe. Like a trilogy is dope.
Yeah.
But you get
after that,
it's like you pushing it. You trying to make something happen that it's not gonna happen.
Right.
Trying to make it's not gonna happen.
I don't know what drug they were on when they accepted that script because that was the third one was horrible.
That shit was horrible.
Trash.
They tried to make it in between the first and second one, like
which
the
was
timeline.
Weird. Like why? Yeah, the
way the timeline was supposed to be like right before they got on the bus.
Everything about it was wrong. They just took off the ground wrong. Like the moment they turned that camera.
Did y'all see Reborn, the latest one?
No,
that shit was ass. That
was
shit
it
ass.
Worse than 3?
Worse than 3, bro. That shit was. They tried to put him in like a cult, like they try to Michael Myers and put him on some cult shit and shit for why he does the shit he does.
Oh no!
They try to.
He's a fucking alien or whatever. He
does some type instinct.
Of thing. He's a monster.
Exactly.
They're like with these horror movies too. They be trying to like give you a lot of backstory and like what happened and what made the fuck all that.
Yeah.
Just give us what's been going on and keep it going. Like you trying to jump in the back and
imagine
catch us up and reimagine. It's too much. Yeah. And then y'all start losing people in the plot because they're like, what's even going on? Y'all throw them into like the weirdest sequence of however you're putting them out. It don't ever make sense with the way things line up.
That's why
in those writer rooms.
Mm-hmm.
That's why my favorite movie, like horror movie in general, it's an old ass one. I like the old horror movies. Those are the good ones.
Yeah.
So my favorite is Rosemary's Baby. I don't know if any of y'all
that's a classic. That's that classic.
That. Yeah.
That one is that's like that's actual. Like,
he brought it back for.
Yeah. That's like around the time of like the It TV series.
Yeah,
movie.
Like
It miniseries.
No, wasn't. That was made in like the 60s.
Was it?
Yeah, like
really.
Yeah.
Wait, no, because
like mid 60s, maybe early 70s.
Oh, so yeah.
Well, like
no,
that.
It was like early,
Vertigo.
Early 90s. Yeah, it was early. I think it was 19. No, I think it's underrated, but not underrated because it does have like a cult following. 13 Ghosts. That's like one of my favorites.
I hate
that. That's a classic.
What? 13 Ghosts. I feel like they could do so much more with, like especially today. I feel like they could make that into like a whole series.
Maybe
they could.
I just don't like the movie. I think it's stupid.
Wow.
I never really jacked
that one. Hurt. I love those early 2000 ones. I love those early 2000 ones.
I'm telling you, nothing's better than the 70s. Nothing's better than those like 70s and then the slashers.
Yeah, you talking about like Sleepaway Camp and shit like that?
Well, I'm talking about like a Rosemary's Baby or like fucking the Alfred Hitchcock one, Psycho, or like, but
it was good.
I mean, I don't know if I'm getting too far from like what we're talking about. I don't know if I'm segueing, but I like a lot of psychological thrillers though too. I
Yeah.
like ones that make me fucking think.
That make you think, and you got to keep connecting dots. You got to remember what dots you already connected to make sure you're making sense of what's happening next.
Exactly. Become a detective in the whole thing.
For real.
Honestly. And then like one of my favorites that's like that is oh fuck, why am I losing the name? Patrick Bateman. Fuck. American Psycho.
The OG one. The OG
yes.
one.
That is probably like one of the top in that.
Yeah, because that's like one of the first, like, isn't that like considered, like, people consider like the first like slasher for real, like
no.
I'm sure one of the
no. I don't think he was the first slasher, but he was just unhinged. That like the man really, like, bro was just killing people, like, and he had a whole perfectly normal life, just doing stocks and stuff like that. And it's just so creepy how like someone so normal can just be so like morbid and like legit killing people, like, and then you don't
slashers. Huh? Do we got any niggas slashing?
Candyman.
Oh yeah, Candyman. But
I don't
even
feel
with
like Candyman was really a slasher.
Candyman was doing niggas dirty. What he did to that. What he did to the girl in the main series, I know her life was trauma. He killed everybody in front of her.
Yeah, had her looking
crazy
and shit.
Bro, yeah, had me about to go to jail and shit. Like I did all this
and then
stuff.
she died anyway.
She
died
anyway.
And then they blamed it on her anyway. Spoiler if y'all haven't seen that old ass movie, but
it was literally a damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Right. And then they still was like, oh yeah, she was the one. There go that boy Supreme. Then they still was acting like she was the man.
They killed her whole friend right in front of her.
Right in front of her.
Walked in like, what did you do? I didn't do anything.
Right. That bit Helen.
Yeah, boy. Oh my god. Like, but that's some shit a nigga would do.
But then I don't know, because some people then okay.
That was in Chicago too.
Let's talk about Cabrini Green. Yeah, Cabrini Green. That's hey, you scared that they got the monuments out there of him or anything? That nigga's crazy. But then in the later one, in that new one, they made it like he was like a generational thing. Like it was all some race shit, basically. Like they, of course, everybody wanted.
I think who he was going after was the little boy that was born at in the first one, the one the mom was pregnant with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they messed it up because they tried to add that part into it, but then they started making it like he has that legend has to stay alive and shit like that. Like it was all on some race shit. Like it was all on because even like with the original one, you know, it was because he got with that white girl and shit like that. So.
The other psycho nigga killer was Snoop Dogg and fucking
and Bones.
I forgot about Bones.
I used to be scared as fuck to watch that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit scared me like shit back in the day.
Hell yeah,
that was a one and done.
Yeah,
when one and done.
Yeah, that was wild. I ain't watched that shit since I
watched it once, older. And you ain't had to worry about me ever again. Don't worry about it.
Cap. I was cleansed.
Yeah, Bones is a wild one. I was like, yeah, I would just look at the cover and I'm like, yeah, this one ain't
all the way off, man.
I ain't gonna fuck with this one. Bones is on a damn.
Kenny, what's one of your favorite horror movies, man, of all time?
Life, but no.
You think always gotta get off?
I thought you were talking about the one with Eddie Murphy. I'm like, yeah, that was a horror.
That is horror. That is a horror movie.
That was scary.
I'm talking about real life, but shit, damn. Favorite horror movie. I ain't gonna lie, it'd probably be like one of the Insidious. Probably.
Oh, see that original one with the nigga in the red, the original one is probably the best one. When that nigga popped up with the red face, the red demon.
The one that looked like Darth Maul.
Yeah.
That nigga did look like Darth Maul. Yeah. But no,
and them movies ain't never had to worry about me seeing them.
The one I fuck with is the one she like have to go.
No, thank you.
Not that.
She have to,
the one that with the broken leg.
I don't play, but I don't get down with all that.
Yeah, when she was all fucked up and shit. That shit. And then
She was
what is
walking
it
on
like
broken legs. They said, "What the fuck wrong with her?"
Man, that shit that was fucked up. Then she walking through the mist and shit, and all these random ass characters popping up, looking crazy, and they gradually getting worse. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
All that Insidious and The Conjuring and all of that keep me out.
I've watched a few Conjurings.
And then it's another scary movie I like. I can't remember the name of it, but it was basically about like this boy. And when he was little, his mom used to beat on him and shit, and used to make him cross dress and shit. So the nigga started dressing up like a nun, killing people.
Oh yeah, that's the second one, right?
Oh, that's the same shit.
Yeah, it's the second.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Whenever.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I had no idea because I don't play with that.
Yeah,
so you just leave it alone all the way.
Yeah,
this might not be
all them shits.
This might not be a full horror movie, but you ever seen the one with Macaulay Culkin and Elijah Wood when they're kids?
Oh, The Problem Child?
Yeah. No, that's not The Problem Child.
That is The Problem Child.
I don't know. I think The Problem Child is with the nigga that they have.
Bro, it is The Problem
Child.
Child. Yes, it is.
I don't
How
think
you
that's
tell
The Problem Child.
Hold on.
I think that's The Good Son.
Oh, The Good Son. It might be The Good Son.
I'm saying nigga said The Problem Child. I'm like, I know The Problem Child.
But that shit pissed you off, didn't it?
Yeah, because I'm like, hold on, it's something like that. The Good Son, Problem Child.
No.
He was about to come through the screen on you.
Like, no, nigga, no. Like, nigga, damn.
Actually, no, motherfucker.
That boy got.
You got hurt by that shit.
He's about to beat his ass, ain't it?
Right, I was about to say, your boy got smoked by that.
Right, no, nigga, that's not it. Like, damn, nigga.
No, you're making movies, nigga.
I was just saying that because The Problem Child was the redhead nigga that was bad as hell. Two different things.
Let's be honest, don't we all?
Both of the stories is two kids that were bad as fuck, except for this. And one was killing. And the Good Son, one of them was acting all damn like he wasn't bad, and then she had to make
he was killing niggas.
I know, nigga, I know. And then at the end, she had to make the fucking decision. I know the movie, nigga. I'm not dumb.
Well, I'm just saying they weren't just two bad kids. One was actually
wasn't good. That's what I said. One wasn't the bad one.
It's bigger than
okay. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, that one's a real good one. I think that's kind of horror-ish because like a little kid doing shit like that is fucking scary as a bitch. Like The Orphan.
Yeah, now that one, that shit's crazy.
That off her shit.
That shit was crazy. That bitch was tapped.
That's a definition of unhinged. Was she like some like older type?
Yeah, she was really 30.
Yeah, she was like
she was in her 30s and shit.
She had some kind of disease that like kept her like child looking or whatever.
When she tried to kill the little girl on the ice rink or the little boy when they fell through.
The whole business, the whole movie.
Yeah, that bitch was wilding.
Yeah, the mom was not fucking with her.
Nah, and then when she broke her arm on purpose and shit. Like,
yeah, she was mad because she was trying to do all that shit with the dad.
Yeah, she was wilding.
Oh yeah, I forgot she was trying to get with
Wild. Motherfucker had the Oedipus complex, all types of shit.
I really want to know, like, who really sits down and comes up with these storylines like this? Like,
I think she slapped her or like punched her or something. I remember that shit.
And then they made the second one. They made the sequel, but I ain't see the sequel.
I didn't see the.
But y'all know it's a real life story. Some shit.
Yeah, this is real.
And the parents are in jail.
Oh yeah.
They said the fucking
They thought.
That nigga Wes Craven, he based Freddy off of some nigga that was outside his window.
What?
Yeah,
nigga about to get raped and made $1 million over it.
All right, come on, bro.
About to get raped. That's okay.
Come on.
Well, what? Why else a nigga outside his window?
Why else is a nigga standing in your window?
It was a mix between.
I thought Freddy.
That profile.
Yes, it was the.
You don't know what Freddy was doing.
The person
I thought
was
Freddy
inspired.
was molesting the kids in the city, and the parents.
No, he was molesting the kids. Yeah, at the schoolhouse.
And they burned him in his basement in the boiler room.
Yeah. But the nigga he based him off of was some nigga outside his window. But the story comes from like these teenagers in like Nam or somewhere like that were like dying in their sleep.
A nigga outside your window is crazy.
Right.
You feel me?
The nigga had that same type of sweater on.
Right. Nigga didn't say nothing, just wrote about it. Nigga said, I'm gonna just make a character.
Sweater, bro.
Right. That what he said. The nigga had the fedora and the Christmas sweater on, and that's what he saw.
That's how you know he wasn't traumatized enough. Because how you gonna go put
Right.
Nigga said you didn't have enough problems.
Right, he should have took.
You could have changed the color of the sweater. You could have took the
Right,
hat
you got
off.
two. You got two descriptors, nigga. You wanted that shit. Low key,
You gave
party.
him
yeah
everything to match him up with the nigga you seen outside your window. Come on now.
That shit stayed with the nigga too. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna make movies about."
And now he can't escape it because how big it is.
He was intrigued just a little bit. Real shit.
A little too much.
A little too much.
A little too much.
A little too much.
What about The Hills Have Eyes? I never liked.
I never seen
I've
seen the old one. I seen the old one.
That's some old. See, I ain't gonna lie. Like stories like that, bro, it'd be hard for me to get into them because
that's too gross.
I be
like I don't like all that nasty.
So you don't like? So that means you wouldn't like?
I be
you ain't like
thinking
Wrong Turn. Wrong Turn was my shit.
mind go to.
I don't like too much gore.
Oh, so you wasn't no like Saw nigga, so like that type of horror, like Hostel. When Hostel and shit came, I was like, yeah, that is a little extra.
Yeah, I was too much.
That's
see,
like
the thing with me with horror is like I could watch the gore, I could see the blood, I could see you stabbing or whatever.
Yeah.
But it be when the characters look crazy and they start popping up out of nowhere, you don't expect them to be popping out.
Oh, you don't
all of a sudden.
Yeah, you don't like the jump. But nah, Wrong Turn, bro. I love all the Wrong Turn movies except for the newest one because they took it away from everything. It wasn't the mutated brothers and shit. It was like some cult shit that wasn't even mutated. They were just in the woods killing people. So that shit was lame. But all the other ones be funny as fuck. And that should be lit.
Another goated series is Evil Dead. Evil Dead, the original shit.
Evil Dead hard.
Yeah. That new one hard too. That new one, that shit was crazy.
Oh no, them niggas got too real with the new one.
Yeah, that new one was crazy as fuck.
The new one, because I remember they made one like maybe like 2012 or something.
Yeah. I want to let y'all know. I hate to interrupt y'all, but boy. I don't know if y'all been noticing over here, nigga. I've been going through lighters like I've been hurt. I was over there been depressed, and then my girl reaching here, and yes.
Niggas hate that.
Nigga must have an electric stove.
When I saw your hands go up, I thought maybe like something else had happened in life. I was like, okay, she's gonna tell us something good, but come on.
Man, sometimes you gotta celebrate the small things.
Yeah.
Come on, lighter.
Yeah.
Come on, lighter. I'm like, okay, what's the announcement? That motherfucker.
I'm sorry, y'all, but yes,
the announcement was that lighter was needed and he got it.
I'm an official weed head. I literally was late. I'm sorry, Speed. I was late trying to find a lighter. I found two, but both of these bitches tapped. But we here and we good. You know?
We good. We in there.
That's why you gotta get the ones.
You gotta keep them refills on deck.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about favorites. You know what I mean? Let's talk about least favorites. What's some of your least favorite horrors that just you already said 13.
Jeepers Creepers 3.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say my least favorites is the one I was saying, like the Insidious and like the Conjurings and all that stuff.
That's crazy. Those are top tier movies.
I can't.
Is it? Oh, it's just they too much. It's just too much.
Yeah, I feel like it's too much with the characters. Like I said, I don't like when stuff look a little too much for me, and
so
it
you
just
don't
like
mess with the real
popping in and out.
The supernatural shit, the supernatural side, like the supernatural movies.
Well, I don't fuck with all that demon shit either, though. That's too much. Like when it gets too demonic, it'd be too much.
I mean, I can do supernatural, but like I said, when it starts to come, like when I first seen the trailers, what movie was it that really had me? The Nun. When I seen the trailers to that, and it was just popping up in and out of the frame and everything, I said, "Oh no, it's not for me. I can't do it because I'm gonna pee myself."
I don't like movies I don't like movies that make me think that they're conjuring some evil spirit around me, like some shit.
They said, "Hold on, is this affecting my house?"
Right, because I don't know what the fuck I'm bringing to this damn TV. Fuck that. I don't know what kind of shit is real or not. These niggas ain't about to bring none of that shit in my house. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, I don't play with nothing that got no dolls in it. Not even Chucky, because my mom, she is a collector of dolls, and so if you go to the bathroom enough times at night in her house, you wouldn't fuck with dolls.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Oh,
that's like that.
Me.
That's like
but
that.
Chucky,
I know y'all seen. Have y'all seen
Chucky's
Tales
my
from the
shit,
Hood?
though.
Tales from the Hood with the little doll, the plantation dolls. Yeah, that
I never
shit was
seen
crazy.
it, but
That
seen,
shit
like,
was crazy.
Oh, Speed, you just jogged the memory, y'all. I capped out earlier. My favorite scary movie ever in life is The People Under the Stairs.
Oh, that's a classic.
I forgot that shit.
That's a classic.
I don't know.
I've seen it, but that shit was weird, and I didn't.
You gotta fuck with it.
That shit was weird as fuck. I'm like, Because I remember the black nigga. I remember the little black
he
nigga. I was like, I know that nigga from somewhere, huh?
From the Sandlot.
Yeah, I was like, I know that nigga from somewhere. And I was like, I never knew this nigga was in anything else.
The nigga started communicating with a nigga with half a tongue, bro, through the wall.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
And that was weird shit going on in there.
No, you know what's
but
an
weren't they
underrated
good?
one though? I ain't gonna say it's the least favorite. This probably like underrated. I don't really got a lot of scary movies I can think of that I don't like. I don't really care for scary movies with like animals. Like the animal ones, I don't really care for those. Like Anaconda and shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like
even a horror movie.
Like Meg.
That's just like a thriller.
Cujo probably.
Well, I'm saying, but like they say like horror when I used to like see it. It used to be under like the horror genre of.
Did you say Meg?
No, like the Meg one, the Meg.
You don't the worst scary movie ever.
The shark.
I think
the
those
shark.
are thrillers.
Oh,
I can't. Oh, but what about this one? What about Deep Blue Sea? To me, that
one was good. That one was good. That's the one with Samuel L. when he got grabbed up.
I hated bro. I used to like cover my eyes.
I don't know, bro. I just couldn't. I didn't really care for them ones, but some of them were still good. But if I had to say least favorite, I'll probably watch those types last. It's like
yes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel you speak because like the thing about an animal scary movie is like. Bro, stop playing, bro. Just shoot this motherfucker.
Right, like we doing too much. Like the
come on,
Breed, like y'all seen the Breed.
Like let's just be realistic. Like
some of these dogs in their fucking face they call it a day.
Right, just like Ice Cube, bro. Y'all niggas goddamn getting chased by this giant ass snake through the jungle and shit, man. You don't call in an airstrike on this bitch, bro. Like, what y'all calling this shit? Like,
he said, "Take care of it and quit." What are we doing?
Just end it all in the whole rainforest.
What about Pet Sematary though?
Oh no, that's a classic.
But there was human.
That one was never actually seen too though. Like because the little boy.
Yeah, I've never seen Pet.
But it involved.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I feel like the ones I'm talking about where the main killer is the damn animal. Like
fucking snakes on the plane was crazy.
I mean, it was like I said. I'm not saying they bad. It's just those are my least favorite.
Yeah, them shit's trash. Like think about it, bro. Cujo, bro, a dog running around.
No, Cujo's stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
how
bro.
the hell that nigga keep you locked in the damn car?
I'm sorry for the pet lovers and stuff. My dog right here. I'm not saying do nothing to no real dog. But Cujo, you don't put that shotgun on that motherfucker. Like what the fuck? You got a switch? Not a switch. I'm sorry. You got a pistol, assault rifle, or something. Some can put him down. You gonna let the dog run through the neighborhood?
Exactly.
Like, that shit dumb.
They let them niggas take everybody out. It'd be a whole clan of them 6 niggas.
Nah, that nigga Cujo was a menace though. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga was I don't know what he did.
I've known plenty of menaces, but
I'm just saying in that movie. He was dogging shit.
Yet that lead don't solve. That lead
no one was getting close to that. See, I hate the movie Christine because like
with the car.
Why? How the fuck the car just randomly killing
like that type of shit's annoying.
Speaking of that, Carrie.
Oh wow! I was about to bring that up. I was about to say, but that's a classic. That's a classic.
Carrie was scary as shit.
That's a classic.
I still get scared of her face.
That's a classic.
I just think of her mother and just how the whole thing was just so creepy. And then the pig's blood.
The pig's blood and
Okay, let's go on to since we kind of already hit the least. Let's move into a little next one with this. Since you're talking about the pig's blood and shit, what's some iconic scenes from horror movies y'all could think of?
Carrie.
Yeah. But besides, I know that's why I said besides that.
I
ain't gonna lie. The fucking it gotta be we already said it, but it gotta be the log scene in Final Destination 2. That has to be legendary. That has to go down.
I'd say when Michael Myers is breaking the closet door to get Jamie Lee Curtis.
Even the I think the original, like the first scene when he killed his sister in the beginning when he came out with the mask on and shit, and they took the mask off, and then the song started playing. That's legendary.
Yeah,
that's
legendary shit. The boat, even though it's not really that scary, but it's just legendary. The goddamn paper boat going up the street on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Him
coming out the drain.
That whole Georgie scene from the original and the new one.
Yeah.
Both legendary scenes.
Him coming out the drain in the bathroom in the showers.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You know what's a legendary one? The end of Jeepers Creepers when he looked through old boy eye. That shit got me when I was younger. That shit got me.
No. Go ahead, Jimmy.
I'm trying to think. I was trying to think while y'all were talking, and then I started interrupting y'all conversation.
The window scene, the mirror be seen from Candyman when the come out the window. Mirror.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't fuck with that nigga growing up. I did not fuck with that nigga.
Nope. I think that's every black
Oh,
household.
not
Niggas was not
33.
fucking with
I've
that
never
shit.
seen
I
it.
feel like I was the only one in my family not scared of that movie. I feel like nobody ever wanted to watch that shit with me, and I
We
used to
never
be
really
like,
watched it like that.
I used to be like, "What's the problem?" Even at home, Sherry and Xavier, as bad as they were, how y'all
Yeah, I
scared?
ain't gonna lie. See,
Couldn't
Yeah,
I ain't
of
gonna
watch
lie,
course.
Nate.
Yeah, they're definitely
Hey, Nate,
scared.
And I used to be
we
like,
got
"Play
your ass up out
it
of
in."
we would have got your ass up out of there with all that watching
Yeah,
and
because I ain't
killing
gonna
and
lie.
shit.
I wish Jay Reed was here because I know, like, we used to scare our cousins with that shit. We had the little hook from McDonald's had the little Peter Pan hook and shit. We used to grab their ankles and shit.
I
On the
remember. You remember this? There was this movie called The Tooth Fairy, I think.
Oh yeah.
Or Dark.
Yeah.
No, she was in it. It's called Darkness Falls.
Yeah, Darkness Falls.
That shit
But
used to
but the
have
black people,
me.
they always call it the Tooth Fairy movie though. But
Nigga,
That's what it is,
I
nigga. You
used
know
to have
what
to
it
turn
is.
the lights on for that shit. I could not fucking. Nope.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This one used to stick with me probably because I was just on some gamer shit back then. Stay Alive, the one where you die in the game, you die in real life. That shit fucking.
Yeah, that's
What scene?
No, I'm just saying. Oh,
Oh.
Shit! If I had to pick a scene, probably the part where the nigga got hit by the fucking chariot and the fucking random horse shit just came out of nowhere and ran his ass over. I was like, what the fuck?
You want to know what's a real horror movie to me? Coraline.
What is that?
You
never seen that?
Animated
Oh,
shit?
Coraline. Oh, you talking about? I was like, hold on, what's scary?
Baby, you couldn't pay me to sit through that mother. Other mother?
The kid
Oh,
movie,
no.
John?
But you
Other
watch
mother?
Candyman though?
Candyman, but you can't watch Candyman.
You might be a socio. You might just be a sociopath.
I
Okay,
might be.
Now,
But
what
why
about
you have to? Why you have to clock me like that? He clocked it. He cooked it that one a little bit.
I'm sorry, you
didn't have
can't
to
watch
do me like that.
Well, because we talking now, we on the kids side.
You quit.
Real quick.
Now we on the kids side of it. You know, we got to talk about shit. Fuck it. We could talk about the Disney ones, Halloween Town. Don't Look Under the Bed.
Those aren't horror movies though.
Those are they're kid horror movies.
No, I can't lie. That Calibur's
and he turned
Revenge.
into a vampire.
Those are kid horror movies.
Calibur's Revenge when the nigga was in the theater. That nigga had me shook.
Nigga on Halloween Town when everybody was running.
That was a kid horror movie. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying the one when Calibar was in the
Calibar
in the theater.
Yeah, that shit was wow.
Yeah, that nigga was crazy.
That shit had me.
And then Don't Look Under the Bed.
Don't Look Under the Bed scared the fuck out of me with that.
Don't Look Under the Bed. Is that the one with the black dude? He turned into like the vampire.
Yeah, the boogeyman and shit.
He was a boogeyman.
That shit fucked me up.
Count me out.
Hey, what y'all know about the Goosebumps TV series?
Oh no, that's no. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Both of them. Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Are You Afraid After Dark? Had it.
That's that shit.
Hey,
that shit was traumatizing kids.
It wasn't that scary, but it kind of was with the fire scene.
With the fire and the way the narrator would
I
talk.
can't lie.
And try to put.
What's the name of that movie?
That Lizzie McGuire
Dream
episode.
Team.
Yeah.
When they had the Day of the Dead shit, and I thought these niggas bought the dolls to fucking like life, and then like they were fucking humans again. I was like, that shit fucked with me.
We did have some good.
What was that Martin Halloween episode?
Yeah, nah.
We talking all horror for real.
Yeah, I mean it all.
That's what we doing. I mean, shit, because we did have some good Halloween specials as kids too.
No, for real.
Hell yeah,
shit, Thriller.
Oh, the fucking Raven. That's a Raven one when she turned into the fucking cow.
Yup.
Turned into the cow and shit. That shit.
Raven's other one was funnier than the Martin one though.
Which one?
The cake that and the lady that fell down the elevator shaft. That one was funnier than the Martin.
Yeah, that one was.
Honey,
y'all. I just feel like I gotta say this. I'm so heartbroken. I was a real Raven fan, and to just see her grow up and become this type of person, like
it fucked you up.
Well,
that's
at least she ain't Orlando.
Like that's a horror movie in itself. Like
her and Orlando as together.
Bro, I rather deal with Orlando. At least he just I got.
Didn't he say she gave him some mbop? Ain't that what?
We ain't gonna get into him.
You can't really trust what that nigga say. That nigga say Diddy gave him the Oshkosh Bagosh.
Right.
And I don't know.
Maybe he did.
That nigga say Diddy. I'm talking about. He said this like 4 years ago on No Jumper before the allegations.
Like,
and he said, you know what he said about Bow Wow?
Yeah, he said he had that good
shit. I got some good pussy.
Yeah.
And you see Bow Wow talking about Diddy missing from all the parties, and half the parties don't feel the same.
Bow Wow got good coochie.
And then Bow Wow came out recently talking about niggas, why niggas doing Diddy like that.
Oh my God, that boy tried Lil Shard. That boy said you got good.
All right, let's get back. Let's get back. What
Hey,
else?
he one of the realest nigga on earth. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
So
We
let's
gotta
talk
protect that nigga
slashers.
Orlando,
Let's
bro.
talk slashers, man. Let's talk slashers.
Orlando a real nigga.
Who's your top slasher icon, man?
Michael.
Michael, it gotta be Michael. Actually, it just has to be Michael. I ain't gonna care.
I mean, it doesn't have to be.
Okay,
I mean,
question.
but I mean, if
This
you're going
kind of a
off,
dumb
if you're
question, but
going off of
I really
stats
want to
and
know.
shit, it gotta be Mike, bro. That nigga.
Hey, question, Speed. You the horror movie buff like that. So what can qualify as a slasher?
A slasher, a nigga who kill people, like
Nigga, they
Michael
all kill
Myers.
people.
Michael Myers. What, nigga? What do you mean? A slasher movie is
I'm
a
saying
person.
so.
Like, what do
So
you
a
mean?
slasher movie is like when niggas kill them with axes and knives.
No, a
and shit?
slasher movie is basically just a movie, the horror movie with somebody kill, like the slasher. It's not like a supernatural force. It's like a person, like
But
Michael
Jason's
Myers.
a supernatural force.
So
who?
So Hush.
Jason is a supernatural force. He's from the
Bro, why are you being
Necronomicon.
so fucking technical?
Because you just said
nigga.
he wasn't supernatural.
You know what I mean. You
Hey,
know what I'm
Speed.
talking about.
That doesn't
Context
make
and
no
shit like
sense.
that.
You
Hey,
can't.
Speed,
You know
I
what
ain't
I
gonna lie.
mean.
You might need to go jack off, brother.
No, what? What are you on? What are y'all talking about? What?
Hold on.
What are we talking about?
You just was a little. You just
No,
got
because
a little,
nigga, you know what I'm talking about. You know I'm supernatural as in like fucking ghost and this and that. I'm not
Boy, I
talking
need to
about
go do some
fucking.
push-up, man.
You know, Jason is a slasher icon. You know they put him as a slasher. Fucking
I know, but
subgenre of
we have
horror
to have
name
a
is slasher.
actual definition of it. We can't just say people that kill people. Everyone does that. That's the basis.
That's
of
not what I
movie.
fucking said. I said it's a horror movie with the person who's killing or the thing that's terrorizing is a person. Is that like a supernatural movie? It's demons and shit. A slasher is Michael, Freddy. Like, how hard is that to fucking explain?
Because
like,
what I'm saying is someone could classify Jason
the niggas
as
in the thumbnail. The niggas in the thumbnail are slasher.
Yeah, but Kenny said what makes them slashers different from other. I'm just trying to get his question answered.
I got a question. Saw doesn't kill the people directly, so that's not a slasher film, correct?
Who?
Saw. He doesn't kill the people.
Well, I mean, that's they say that's like horror porn. They say that's like torture, but they say that's like torture porn. They say that's like torture horror, like that's like hostile and shit. Like that's some different type of shit.
Like,
but
to me, a slasher is literally someone. I don't think there's like really a motive type of thing. I think like they just kill niggas. Like they're just serial killers. Like they're just
what
niggas
the
out
fuck
here.
Did I say?
Just
did I not say it's a scary movie with niggas? They're just serial.
You said
killers.
that kill people.
They're serial killers.
Everyone kills people.
Jesus fucking Christ,
the niggas are nigga in today.
Like no, because it's like niggas trying to make me sound dumb. Like
I'm not. I'm just.
You literally.
It's not sounding dumb.
It's
not sounding dumb. I'm trying to make sure that there's an actual definition.
Everybody in the thumbnail is part of a slasher movie. I don't know how else to explain it. Like
but I don't
Conjuring.
like
The Conjuring is not a slasher movie. That's not a slasher movie. Fucking Insidious, not a slasher movie.
But we're not saying that. See, that wasn't what I was
saying.
No,
but he asked what's the difference. I said it's like the main antagonist is like the slasher. He's a serial killer. Like it's not a fucking force or whatever. Like you want to be technical. Well, Jason's supernatural. Okay.
No, because you said they're not supernatural beings, which I said.
No, I said force. It's
so
like not a
like
a fucking demon and shit, nigga. Like I'm talking. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just saying supernatural is. I'm just saying it's broad. I'm just saying the nigga literally comes out of the Book of the Dead, which is
that is not true.
That's
not
canon. You didn't see the one when the nigga got brought back from hell?
That's not canon. That's not canon. That's not canon. That shit's not that he's not from the Evil Dead shit. That shit was
what? I'm telling you, that's how they bought him back. That's what his mom.
I know what you're talking about, but all right. No,
so how is he not?
It's all right. Because I was like getting all deep into the fucking because there's comics with Jason and all this extra shit. I look into all that. That's what I'm saying. It's not.
Is he not a reanimated corpse from the next?
No, he is, but he's still a person. Like Jesus fucking Christ.
But he was brought back from the dead.
After all right, you got it, bro. You got it.
I'm just saying, you can't say they're not
it,
supernatural, and then there's someone that's a main nigga that's a slasher, and he's technically supernatural. Technically,
is a Terrifier considered a slasher?
Yes, that's obvious. That's an obvious one.
Look, I'm just doubling and double checking.
Yeah.
Don't start. Don't bring that mild energy to Nay.
There's no miles. I'm just saying this. I'm just when there's a definition, I'm trying to make sure that we get it fucking right, so it doesn't look like we're excluding things. And then because when you say there's no supernatural, then someone might be like, oh, but what about Jason?
I'm gonna let y'all finish, but you know what I'm saying. God and Google got all the answers.
God and
Google. We about to just see what the Google definition of a slasher film is.
Well, that was the main question. It don't matter. It's not disproving
A slasher
anything.
film is a subgenre of horror films involving a killer or a group of killers stalking and murdering a group of people. Usually by hold on.
I don't know how that. I don't understand how that was hard.
Usually by blade or some other sharp utensil. So yeah, I guess it is niggas stabbing and slashing motherfuckers up.
So stabbing, like
right?
It's flashing, like
serial killers.
Exactly. Usually by using bladed or sharp tools and or swords. Although the term slasher may also be used as a generic term for any horror film involving a murder.
Exactly. That's all it is. It's just a person doing the killing. That's all it is. Like
I'm saying when you say that, then you.
Well, I'm saying like no.
I'm just saying when you say things like that, that broadens it and it makes it to where other people can be like, oh, so then this is a. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Are you done?
I was just saying. I'm just telling you what he asked for the definition, and then I'm just trying to make sure it's not too broad to where it doesn't seem convoluted, and everyone's like, well, then how is this not one? That's all I'm trying to just eliminating confusion. That's all. It was no attack on anybody. I know you like the movies and you study them. I'm not saying you don't have the knowledge. I was just trying to get the definition right.
My favorite slasher is probably Get Out.
That's not a slasher.
Yeah.
See?
That's not a slasher.
Get Out definitely a slasher.
That's like
see what I mean? Now
that's like a psychological thriller, bro. That's not a slasher. That's like something.
Can a psychological thriller
like it's like one of them like super woke fucking shit. Like
what about American
Psycho?
American
Slasher.
That's what I said. I said it earlier. American Psycho was like the original slasher. That's like one of the original slashers. Yes.
But what I'm saying is that's a psychological thriller because if you watch the movie, it's literally you don't know if the nigga really did it or not. It's like
that's a good point. That's a good point.
So psychological thrillers. I'm saying Kenny could be right. Psychological thrillers.
I mean, just look it up. God and Google, like Kenny said, is Get Out a slasher?
I already did that, but yeah.
But to me,
Get Out is a psychological thriller.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
My opinion on slashers are there's a lot of comedy in slashers to me. That's what makes it.
And yeah, like I ain't gonna lie. See, now that I'm getting like the categories and shit, so I know what type of scary movies I like now. Like I'm a psychological thriller type nigga. I ain't really with the you running through the woods, falling and shit. I ain't with that. Like,
that old shit. That old when they're doing that, like Evil Dead or like stuff like that.
They find some miraculous way to trip, like. Motherfuckers trip on anything, like step on a leaf and trip. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
yeah, but that's where the comedy comes.
That's what I'm saying. That's the beauty of it, bro. Like, I think
screaming instead of her getting up and running, she's screaming, backing away from you.
Backing up, also on the ground. Yeah, but get your ass up.
Those are the movies you get involved with, and then you're like trying to cope. That's what makes it fun watching.
Exactly. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of the movie. That makes it. That's what makes it.
But like, that's why I like watching Jason or like Michael Myers, because like these niggas really was just hawking shit down, killing niggas. Like,
yeah,
that's why I really like it.
Like that's why like most of those movies have the same stuff in it. It's all slasher tropes and shit like that. The fall,
like even like
all that shit.
Like
I'm a repick then. My favorite slasher, since that ain't no slasher, I ain't gonna cap. I'm just go Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I feel like not a lot of people get that nigga.
Yeah.
But then a lot of people don't say the nigga from fucking where were you? Where I Know What You Did Last Summer. That nigga was by.
That nigga the fisherman.
Damn.
And he's iconic.
Coming up, but yeah.
That nigga different. That nigga different.
All right, you think about a hook, you think about that nigga.
Yeah. No, I ain't gonna lie. When I think about a hook, it's either him or Candyman. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
Between them, but definitely the Fisherman.
Basically the same
boy.
Yeah, I feel like if I hear Hook, Candyman coming
up. That's what I think of first. Yeah. But definitely him too, though, because I think of that scene. What are you waiting?
They were in the store or something, right? He was like,
"What are you waiting for?"
Oh, that was
and then slasher movie. They fucked
no,
up
but
for
that
me,
she got it from that.
No, I know. I'm just.
I think a scary movie, bro.
What?
Like I can't take slasher movie serious because like the elements I look at them, it reminds me of some shit that happened in like the scary movie series, and I'd be like,
but that's what it's supposed. But that's the point. They're making fun of the parody of the scary movie tropes, of the slasher tropes and shit. So yeah, it does take away from it.
But that's why I said
when you watch like Scream later. When you watch Scream later and shit, you like, damn, this shit kind of fucked it up for me.
That's why, like, I get
have y'all
Jordan,
seen Hereditary?
Yeah, now that's a good one.
That's a classic right there.
I think that's one.
That's a real psychological.
Yeah, that's a real that when Lil Shorty got her head, she got her head took off. That was crazy.
Bro, it's movies I didn't even know. Like, I guess the way I look at them, I didn't think they was classified as scary movies, but they psychological thrillers. So
yeah, they like thrillers and shit.
But like Shutter Island.
I ain't like that one. I ain't like that.
I didn't like that either. I didn't even get through with all of it.
Yeah,
y'all. We gotta go back. The worst scary movie in the invention of the fucking world. Sorry to cut y'all off. The Babadook. Have y'all ever seen that shit? That shit.
I didn't get through.
I heard it was scary though.
Bro,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't like it at first, bro. But I watched it again. It grew on me a little bit. I ain't gonna say it's the best scary movie, but I think it was because I watched a YouTube video to explain it, and I kind of
okay. See, that's why you fuck with it. But from a plain eye, if you just sit,
it's ass. That shit ass.
I ain't gonna lie, it's about 3-4 scenes gonna scare the shit out of
you.
Yeah. But you don't know why you scared. Like you don't know what you're looking at. Like you just scared. Like I don't fuck with you like that. Like nigga just jump out the corner looking ugly and shit. Like
that's what I'm saying. I can't have no shit just jumping out and looking.
I like things like
ugly nigga jumping out the corner and shit. No, bro.
I like things that leave you stuck. Like, what the fuck did I just watch? Type shit. Like, nigga, this shit was fucked up. Like, you ever see Midsommar? That
shit was crazy. That shit was
the first scene the scene in Hereditary when the girl head out the window and
nigga,
I did it. I didn't talk for a good 12 minutes after that.
Bro, or have y'all seen the movie Apostle, some shit like that? And it's like back during the old times, and this nigga he in London, but he poor as fuck. So they basically go into this new land that they don't found or whatever. But when they get there, they get on haunted land. And so it's this goddamn witch. She's tied to the ground, like literally, like physically, the roots of the trees are growing inside her body and shit. And she tied to the ground. And she done put like a curse on the whole of the village and shit. And this nigga, some kind of way, had something to do with the curse, and he comes save her. That shit crazy. The nigga had a cross growing out his back, bro. That shit was wild as hell.
What?
Yeah, look that shit up when you're free time. It's called Apostle.
There's a lot of wild shit out there, man.
It's just I don't know if it's psycho. I don't know what they call that shit, but that shit throw like. That shit throw. It came out like right before COVID. Like I remember I was sitting at home watching that shit in COVID. I'm like, bro, who thought of this? Like you gotta be a fuck. Like what type of childhood did you have?
The old Omen movies with Damien. This nigga had maids committing suicide at his birthday party.
So I guess Alien would be like sci-fi horror, right?
That shit trash.
Yeah.
That shit trash.
Yeah, I ain't really get it.
Wait, you talking about Alien like Predator or Alien?
I'm sorry,
the Xenomorph.
That's some shit.
Yeah, Xenomorph. Yeah.
Oh, that nigga. Oh, yeah, you're bugging, Kenny. That nigga crazy.
What do you say?
Y'all nigga want to fight giant bugs and shit like, bro.
I mean, I guess that would go under. Well, I mean, but no, the Xenomorph with the shit coming out of his mouth, that shit crazy.
I mean, I get it. That's just not. You know to each his own.
No, I don't really care about it, but you know.
You ever seen The Thing?
The Thing, yeah, that's like sci-fi horror too, right?
Yeah, it is. But that shit is hard.
No, what's the one? Wait, is that the same? No, The Thing. I know what you're talking about. What's the one with the fucking like slime shit? It's like an old ass movie, and it's like a I can't think. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's like an old ass movie, and it's like some slime that came from like this damn out of the sky, and it was like but it eat your hand and shit. I thought that's not The Thing though. I know what you're talking about. The Thing is when they was in the what you call it. I gotta look it up.
In Antarctica.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That's not
And
the
then
thing.
the dog turned into it.
Yeah, and then at the end, they don't know who
killed
them.
Yeah.
And what's that shit? The Mist or some shit. When
the fog. Was the
No,
fog?
it's the Mist.
No,
It's the Mist. Yeah, you're right. The Mist. Yeah.
It's the Mist or some shit like that. Yeah, that
There
shit
is something called the fog too. I'm sure.
Yeah, I might say there's two of them, but the one I think the one you talking about, Kenny, with like you stepping that shit and they eat your ass up.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the shit and the people in that bitch.
Yeah, tweaking and
Stephen
shit.
King got
y'all
some of the
remember
best
Bird
horror
Box?
movies.
The Bird Box.
Yeah.
Bird Box is crazy.
Bird Box went crazy.
Yeah, Bird Box is crazy.
Yeah, Bird Box fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be
crazy,
dead as fuck. I gotta see what's going on. I'll be dead.
Yeah.
Nigga said I gotta look.
I'm just being honest. I've been like, nigga, what is that sound? Oh hell no! Oh,
yeah.
I get attacked by that shit.
I Am Legend's a horror movie.
Oh yeah,
See, but I ain't gonna lie. See, I'm just be real. Y'all know my feeling about.
Oh, what's a good zombie horror movie? We ain't talking about zombie. That's a whole nother genre.
Zombie.
What's zombie horror?
That would scare me for real.
What's the one with Ving Rhames when they was at that mall? The one with Ving Rhames. Dawn of the Dead. Is it Dawn of the Dead? I think it is.
What is it?
I didn't like those.
I haven't seen one with him.
That's an old one. The one with Ving Rhames. That was an old one.
The best.
Even though it ain't that scary, I like the Night of the Living Dead. That shit fun.
No, that's a classic one. The old one. You talking about the old one?
I'm talking about the.
Oh, you talking about like?
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Fuck. I think that was
Zombie. I guess that would be a comedy. Like,
damn. What zombie?
Comedy or not? Zombieland Legend.
Zombieland is a classic, but
I never watched it.
A zombie horror movie, Thriller.
It didn't look good to me.
That shit fire, bro. I ain't gonna care.
Wow. I'm trying to think of a zombie.
Thriller is my zombie choice.
Thriller. You swear?
Wow.
I couldn't look at Michael Jackson for a whole year and a half after I watched that.
Yeah, that turn over the shoulder fucked me up for a minute. I was like, but
that was it. I Am Legend. That or like World War Z, some shit like that.
Or what about Legion? Y'all ever seen Legion? I know that's not.
Yeah,
I seen Legion. That shit.
Never seen that.
No.
Legion was crazy with that old lady on the fucking wall and shit on the ceiling.
Goddamn archangels.
Wild.
Yeah.
What she told that lady in the diner?
Your baby's gonna die. Your baby's gonna burn. Hey, that bitch. Get out of here.
Like, bitch, you say that to me, I probably would have slapped the shit out of her.
Right. Then what she said to that couple? The nigga said, "Hey, don't talk to my wife like that." Bitch bit his damn neck off. Bitch bit his damn neck. What else? What other genres are there? What's other genres that's we said sci-fi, we said animals, we said slasher, we said supernatural, psychological.
I feel like a psychological one I didn't think about. Did y'all see that movie?
Have you guys seen
Jane Doe?
Jane Doe?
Yeah, that's fucked up, yeah.
That shit had me fucked up for a minute.
Yeah, that shit fucked up. That shit is real fucked up.
So, hey,
because what you think going on, the whole movie is not what's going on.
Oh, see, that's that type of shit out. Yeah, that shit fucking
like up. If you think one thing's going on, it's a whole complete plot.
Like a whole complete plot. That shit set up from the whole start.
So since Get Out is like psychological thriller, is us is more of a slasher or psychological?
Psychological.
Yeah, I think it's psychological because you got to think about the messaging behind it.
They were killing though. They was doing a lot of slashing.
Yeah, but everybody kills though. Like you can't just say.
Right, it ain't really.
I don't think it's like one or two certain people. I think it's like
it's psychological because it gets to the whole like.
That's what I'm saying. It's deeper than just killing. Yeah, like
and it's like the whole thing with the under like.
Right.
Like psychological is like some shit that it's gonna fuck you up mentally.
Yeah,
like, That information right there fucks you up because it's like what the fuck?
And that's why I'm asking because it's like, but I can see the element of it being like a slasher as well, just with them just killing and shit. But
have you guys seen Suspiria? Like the one she's in the ballet school in like Russia or whatever. There's an old one and there's a newer one, but it's like a witch cult in the school, and she has to like try to break out and shit. That one is really good too.
No, I ain't seen that one.
Hey, what's some new shit?
What's some new shit?
American Horror Story.
Yeah, that's I love the
they be having some good ass seasons. Like
now, what's your favorite season?
Coven is
why? Wait, hold on. Let me ask though. Why it seems like that's every woman's favorite season? Any woman I ever asked about American Horror Story, I like the witch shit. Nobody ever says freak show. I fuck with Coven, but freak show was hard.
Murder House.
Murder House was the first one, right? Murder House, Coven,
Asylum,
and Hotel. The Hotel.
Coven was 3. Was number 3, but I don't know what was the second one. But
I thought the one number 2 was the Asylum when they was in the crazy house.
Yeah. So
and then number 3 was wasn't that Freak Show?
Coven was
3 was Coven. And then
Coven
Freak Show was
and
after that. I think Freak Show was after
Hotel, I think.
No, Freak Show was in between.
Hotel came a little bit later because
Freak Show was next. Freak Show was next with the clown.
Oh yeah,
that shit fucked me up. That shit fucked me up.
What about the one when they was in the government and shit?
Oh, that's the later one. That's the latest one. That's the latest one, I think.
Yeah, ain't a lot of one when they was in the government and shit. That shit was crazy too.
Yeah.
American. I think they just brought a new season back for this month. Actually.
I stopped watching after the circus shit.
That was my favorite one. But I didn't care for the one with Cuba Gooding. That shit was kind of ass.
He was in one.
And
he was in.
Underrated. It's underrated the way they blend real life facts into the
show. Yeah. Have y'all watched the anthology one though? The horror stories. Yeah, that shit was hard. But
see, like I ain't gonna lie, horror series, I'm on them bitches all day. But some horror movies, you got about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's some bullshit. I'm gonna go on.
So what? I'll let this be the last question before we get out of here. So what has to click for you in the first 30 minutes for it to be like, oh yeah, this I can keep watching this for a horror?
I have to not understand what's going on.
Yeah, I gotta
want. Yeah.
I don't need
it gotta pull me.
I don't need to know the plot in the first 30 minutes. Like I don't need to figure the movie out, but it need to be some shit so I can be like,
I need to know who the main characters are, what is starting, what are y'all like.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I don't have to know. And as long as I could be like,
of the movie, y'all driving up the road, the middle of nowhere, ain't nobody did nothing. The first 10 minutes, I'm probably gonna turn that off.
Yeah, I don't like the ones where we don't get to the killing until like halfway through the movie.
Yeah,
they definitely gotta be on timing.
But I don't like the ones that pace too early where everybody dead in the first like 30 minutes either. Like it'd be something.
Exactly.
And then they just chasing people around at the
end. Right. Now they just try to figure out how not to die the last.
This is my perfect setup, which is crazy because I'm slick calling the movies, but this is my perfect setup. Boom. Soon as the movie come on, one wild event happens. Woo.
Yep.
Right.
Boom.
Final Destination. Perfect.
It's a period of investigating the wild event.
But in the midst of that, though,
investigating the wild event, it triggers other shit. That's my type of scary movie. I don't want no scary movie. The first 10 minutes, the whole family just rhyme. We're on the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to see that.
Those be the best because what happens after be some real devastating shit.
Because I do want to connect with the characters a little bit, but I do think one wild. Oh, I just thought about one. The Descent when they was in that damn cave and shit. That was.
I ain't seen that.
You know, that shit fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie. That shit fucked me up as a kid.
I just want to be able to be like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, what the fuck kind of shit is going on here? Like, I'm just confused and like, this shit is like how like Hereditary to me, like it's just something that is probably like one of the best I've seen recently. It's like it doesn't start off hard hitting, but it just has an eerie fucking
eerie feeling. Yeah.
See, but that's still a way to capture it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying nothing crazy has to happen. Like her head popping off.
Bullshit.
But I need to feel like, nigga, is there like what the fuck? Like
ominous nigga said.
Like what the fuck is that?
I feel like
Hush. Nothing happened at the beginning of Hush, but it create that eerie vibe.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the perfect example for what Kenny was saying is like a Final Destination movie. Like you get that big event, and then through the midst of you trying to investigate how to beat death, but niggas is just dying in between. Like I don't feel like it rushes.
But I like when things.
I don't feel like it rushes the You know, you get to every death scene where you feel like it. Except for like the later ones. I feel like the one with the race car track is the worst one. They rush that shit quick.
But to me, it needs a story. Like it has to like like there has to be clues in the middle that I'm picking up on the end, like how like Us or like fucking what's it, Get Out, something like that. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit.
So do y'all prefer like a plot twist with your scary movies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I want the mind fuck. I'm coming for the mind.
Yeah, literally. Anything that mind. Pause. Anything that mind.
Wait, that was crazy. What I said. Whoa. Boy, that was just filthy words.
Get in my brain.
On a side note, this isn't a scary movie, but I feel like speaking of psychological thriller, it's not scary. Shit, it felt like a scary movie to me. On Netflix, Behind Her Eyes.
Oh, I ain't never seen that one.
I think
Watch
I
it.
it.
Gypsy Rose is a horror movie.
It's a
Oh
plot.
yeah, that bitch is real life horror.
It's a whole.
Can we
The
just say
story
this
is
for real,
going
bro? Gypsy
one
Rose some
way,
bullshit,
and then
bro.
up until the middle, when you're introduced to, so it's the story's based around this black lady who's like a secretary in an office. Her boss, because she ends up sleeping with him and finding out he's the boss, and his wife is crazy, and it takes a turn, but it throws you because in the middle of the movie you meet the wife's friend who's in an insane asylum, and when he gets introduced, that whole shit starts to take a turn because the end of the movie it's gonna end, and you're not gonna expect for the ending to end how it does. And I'm waiting for number 2 because the way they left us off, it's like a cliffhanger at the end, and you're like, yo, what happens next? Because like the way everything starts to unfold, like I said, it's not scary, but watch that shit. If y'all haven't seen it, that shit has you, like I said, up until you meet her friend, you think it's going one way, and then once he comes into play, you start seeing how stuff really starts to unfold, and you're like, hold on, what the fuck is going on? And then you start to re-click into what's really happening. It's crazy.
Let's give a
shout
out to
who's in it behind her eyes?
I don't even know the actors. Hold on, let me look it up real quick so I can give
a quick shout out to Murder Docs.
Why you looking that up, bro? It's another one too.
Ted Bundy one.
That Ted Bundy one, that one was a classic. That one was a classic, bro. That one was a classic.
What you say?
Behind Her Eyes, though, it's like it's set in London, so it's like British actors.
See, I can't do it.
But no, I said that too. When I heard about it, I said the same thing. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna like this shit. I got into it, and that first episode, I was like, all right, what's about to happen? And that shit just keeps pulling you. And then, like I said, once you get to that midpoint and the friend gets introduced and you start seeing how they start to intermingle him in there, it takes a whole different turn than what you think was about to happen. And it fucks you up. And like I said, at the end, once you see how that plays out, you're literally waiting to be rolled into the next scene to see how it keeps going, and they leave you. I'm waiting for the second one to come out, but that.
The Promised Neverland. That's a horror movie.
Oh, that's a horror movie.
The Promised Neverland.
It's an anime.
Yeah.
But all right, my last little question before we get out of here. We at the hour mark. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. But do y'all have any top kills from any horror movie? You like, damn, that shit stuck with me.
Isn't that scene?
No, I'm talking about kills, not scenes. I'm talking about kill, like a kill. I ain't that wild.
Had to kill old boy to get his eyes right.
I mean, yeah, that was pretty wild, but I was talking about a kill on scene. Like to me, I'll say the accident on Final Destination 2 when the shit fell on old boy, the window pane shit fell on him and shit with the pigeons.
You remember?
That's the.
You remember where the girl was getting the laser eye surgery?
Oh, she fell out the window and her eye popped out.
Hell yeah, that shit was up.
That's fucked up, boy. That's fucked up.
I feel like that Final Destination scene with old girl in the tanning bed.
Yeah, when they both burned up.
Or the nigga in the
transition, and then the transition from the 2 tanning beds to the 2 damn coffins and shit.
Yeah.
Demonic. But, when Jason knocked old boy head off his shoulder with the uppercut, that was crazy. I ain't gonna cap. That was crazy. Not that nigga. The black dude and Jason go to Manhattan and shit.
The nigga is boxing, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like any of Michael Myers.
Remember that Asian nigga in it's like the 2008 Jason? They was in the shed.
In the shed, yeah. I was just watching that the other day. Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Nah, when Jason, no nigga. Michael in the new one, it killed. Was it? Remember when he went in the crib and he killed the 2 old people, but the black lady wasn't dead though. But he kept stabbing old boy and just kept putting different knives in him and shit.
Remember Michael dressed up as the girl's boyfriend.
Oh, in the ghost costume
with the ghost.
Yes.
Then I remember that nigga Jason stabbed the boyfriend.
This is not no scary shit. Oh, you go ahead. My bad.
I was saying that he stabbed the boyfriend, and then the boyfriend was like up on the wall,
hanging,
like, stuck with just a kitchen knife. Like, dog, what the?
Nah, Jeepers Creepers, he had no dominant kills.
Yeah, remember he was on the bus, Jeepers Creepers,
the
niggas came down and took the nigga's head off.
Oh, when he came down and took the bus driver and flew her ass away.
Yeah, that's it. When he threw the little belly button
Yeah, that was some sick shit. That nigga got belly button shirts.
That what else? What else happened?
Let's see, who else?
But another one in Final Destination, in the first one, when his friend was in the bathtub and then he fucking
wrapped around his neck.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, the one with when they was, you seen 3 with the roller coaster when the nigga was at the gym and the weight smashed his head?
Yes.
That was crazy. That was crazy. But see, that's when I realized like a lot of that shit, of course, can't happen because they said like a lot of these people make their equipment so it can't do shit like that.
A lot of shit just takes a lot of. It takes
a lot of like sequencings of events to.
Yeah, like shit just don't happen.
Right. Like nigga, a bear claw pops off of this thing and all type of weird shit. Like, but yeah, Kenny, what you about to say? We gonna get up out of here.
I remember Trey Songz got killed in Texas Chainsaw.
Oh, but then the way they killed him off, it was just random as fuck. Like I was mad as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, wait, did he die for real? Because the nigga, he cut the car, and then next you know the shit just flipped. Then you just see blood everywhere. But yeah, shout out to Trey Songz. Anyways,
the real horror movie was Stomp the Yard when they killed Chris.
Oh God! When they killed Chris Brown, that was
the real horror movie.
I remember that nigga Chucky fucking.
I'm talking about, bro, and they lame as hell for that because they promote that movie like Chris.
Yeah,
Brown
like he was
really
the lead,
like he was
nigga,
gonna be
bro.
in it.
But it's just like that other dance movie he was in, and he broke his fucking leg in the movie, and he wasn't even in no more.
What dance movie?
What movie was that? Y'all, somebody look that one up. Where he broke his leg like in the beginning of the movie, and he was just barely there.
The name is right at the tip of my tongue, and I can't get it out.
I didn't know he was in another movie like that.
You got me wanting to Google it, but we ain't got time for all of that.
He's thinking of Marcus Houston and
No, I know what you're talking about. When that if heaven was a mile away, ass boy.
Nah, you got served.
Yeah, I know what you talking about. We got beat up in the hallway.
What is that other movie with?
But yeah, that nigga. Yeah. That nigga Chucky replaced the paintballs in the gun.
Oh, that's what I was finna say. It ain't no horror movie, but boy, one of the worst movie kills ever is on Django when Leonardo DiCaprio told Mr. Stonewall to lay his bitches in old boy to nigga heaven. Boy. They sit pounds on it and they rip that nigga apart. Boy, that shit that gruesome, boy.
The only thing I really remember from that damn movie was the damn sunbox. I was so scared. Nigga.
Don't disrespect Django, just chill out.
What? I'm just saying that sunbox was hell.
The sunbox was hell, but the only thing you remember, please.
No, I obviously remember more, but I'm just saying that shit was. If I don't remember nothing else about that movie, I'm gonna remember.
I'm talking about, bro. They put your ass in a metal box in the middle.
Yes, that's been
in the middle of the
sun.
And throw water.
Yeah, like, bro, like, nigga, that shit just had me like,
bro, them were evil.
And she was sitting in there just chilling, like.
I'm talking about, that motherfucker screaming.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I couldn't have went through it back then. They would have to kill me.
Oh yeah,
what we talk about it, Django might be a horror movie.
Yeah, that might be a horror movie.
That is
for the black people. That might be a horror movie.
Like what?
Django movie is a Negro horror movie. That's another category.
Yeah. Negro horror movies. Yeah,
Negro horror.
Yeah.
That's
a
Negro
black
horror
trauma movies.
Black
Fruitville
trauma.
Station. Fruitville Station. That's another.
Yep.
Oh,
that was
what
sad.
you shoot me for? I got a daughter.
One done.
Boy, when that nigga said, "What you shoot me for? I got a daughter." Okay, turn this off.
I've had enough. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get up out of here, man.
Bro, my dog just ate my motherfucking lottery ticket. Oh my god.
All right. Get us out of here, Spring. Get us out of here. So you go handle that. Get us out of here.
I don't think he gonna
handle that. Oh shit. All right, get us out of here. Get us out of here.
Man, I just won $15, man. That's but okay. Anyway, but man, it's your boy Kenny Supreme. Y'all can follow me on all social medias at Kenny_Supreme with 2 E's. That's art, media, and music. And of course, it's Trap Talks TV.
All right, Nay, go ahead. Guest host, get us out.
It's Nay.
Where they can find you.
This was everything. They don't need to find me. Facebook, Nay Robinson. Instagram, as told by Nay. Yeah, follow me. I'm about to start getting into some stuff, so y'all can come along for that.
Londo.
It's what's my fucking name on Instagram? Trap_Orlando on Instagram. My real name on Facebook, if you know, you know. Spawn_Vader on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Trap Talks TV everywhere else.
Yes, sir. And shout out to Harley for joining us too. She had to hop off, but shout out to her. Go follow her, Harley Hendrix 6, and with 2 X's at the end. And then it's your boy Speed, man, Trap_Bambino, CJ Rush, Facebook, Trap Talk TV, everywhere else. Thank you for joining us on this bonus pod, Halloween, spooky time, all that good stuff. You know, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Nate, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Joining us. We appreciate y'all. Of course, it's your boy Speed, it's your boy Londo, it's your boy Kenny, and it's your girl Nate. And we are here.
We out.
Yes, sir.
Smoking, trying to get by. I'm just floating, hoping today I don't die. Cause I seen dreamers closed in the veil of their lies. It's just changing my mind, I guess it's changing my eyes. Yes, it's changing my eyes. Changing my mind. Yo. Yes, I'm changing.